Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I am your host, Lennis, and this is also Tuesday night free psychic readings. How's everybody doing? I hope so far that you had a wonderful, amazing, magical, miracle weekend, and I hope your week is starting out on a good note. Okay, be sure and subscribe, like, share, hit the bell so you don't miss a posting. I got two videos I did earlier today, and I'll drop them tonight after the show. One is about why are gas prices so high, and I'm sorry, one is about gas prices so high, and why are all these tech companies leaving Russia? So be sure and watch them. I'll drop them tonight. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. I do readings Monday through Friday from 11 in the morning to 7 at night. I adjust to your schedule because I'm on the West Coast. So um, please get a reading. You'll enjoy my readings. Whatever time, whether you want a half an hour, I usually go past that because once I'm into it, I don't just cut you off. We're going to enjoy, and I'm going to give you a reading to the best of my ability. So we have a good time. Now, I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability. What you do with the information, well, that's up to you. Your destiny can change, so just remember that. And other than that, thank you for joining and supporting the show. I appreciate that. I got some news before I get to my shout outs. Woo, it's been a busy weekend in news, okay? First thing up, I don't know if y'all realize this or not, China is on a lockdown from a new, okay, and maybe you've heard about it, new outbreak, but anyway, they're on lockdown. Number two, Fauci. Senator Paul Rand from a Republican from Kentucky. He wants Fauci out the picture, wants him off the board, the committee, whatever, can't stand him. We'll hear more about that in the coming days, but he's trying to get, and I would say getting fired, but he wants him removed. So anyway, that's something we'll have to watch for in the next few days. This morning, I got validation about my stats about that. I got validation this morning because a British doctor came out this morning and he said that the stats that they have been giving, they're equivalent to CDC as well as over here in the FDA were lies. He found out instead of like 100,000 people died, that there was only 39,000 people. They put everything under the umbrella of COVID-19 when people had other concerns that they were dying from. But if they put it under the COVID-19 umbrella, then they got funding from the government to assist and help. So isn't that something? But I've been saying that for 2 years that the stats are wrong, and I'll tell you why I said it. Entertainment purposes only, but I'll tell you why I said it because if those many people were dying, how come the funeral homes weren't robust? Why weren't they hiring people? Why weren't they doing that? If all these people were dying, granted, most of them were cremated, but if all these people were dying, how come the funeral homes weren't doing a bust? So somebody was lying. Okay, that's the way I look at it. Somebody was lying. So that's that. And then the next thing, America is worried about whether China is going to support Russia or provide help to Russia from China. That may happen, and I'll tell you why, because China wants Taiwan. And I think they're trying to get Taiwan if they can get Russia to help them. That's just me saying that. I don't know. But they're really worried about China assisting Russia. Okay. The Senate, this I don't like, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The Senate approved a bill today to make daylight savings time permanent. Now, I realize daylight saving time was started for the farming and the agriculture industry. Okay, why are we still doing it? But now they passed it in Congress to be permanent. So I guess we'll be going through this every April, no, March, every March and what is it, October or November when we turn the clocks back. But anyway. And the last thing that I want to bring up, because we were talking about doing a meet and greet in April, which that's that's not going to happen. But we were talking about doing a meet and greet probably later in the year in Sedona. But what I want to let you guys know, because of the gas, the airline tickets are going to go up. So I want to let you know, for any of you that are going to be traveling, please check with your airline or whoever agency that you go through, but airline tickets are going to go up. So if there's something, if you have the money now and there's something there, somewhere you want to go or visit or see family or friends, I would advise you to get your tickets now, whether at a reasonable price, because it's not going to be that way too much longer. Yeah, I think they want to implement that before the summer. So just think about that. But anyway, okay, so that's all I have for right now. The chat room is open. Our moderators are Christy and Shalabodi, aka Charlene. And oh, I do have two announcements also. First off, please pray for Sheha. Her nephew passed over the weekend, and pray for her and her family. And also Helen, they just got through with the funeral for her ex-husband, and over the weekend, her first cousin just passed, had a heart attack. It was definitely nobody. It was a surprise to their whole family. So keep Sheha in your prayers and keep Helen in your prayers. Helen will be back in probably a couple of weeks. She's, getting it together. It's just like a double whammy back to back for her. So keep her in your prayers. Okay. And that's all the information I have to share. If any of those items you guys want to talk about in the chat room, we sure can. Otherwise, I'm here to do psychic readings. Okay, let's go through and give the shout outs now to the family. Shava Bodie, how you doing, girl? Hi, Christy. Hi, Hump Day. Hi, Sean Bullock. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you. Be sure and subscribe and like. Hi, Miss Willavina. Glad to see you. Hi, Sheha. Glad to see you here. Let's see. Who else? Lee Smith. Hi, Lee. Welcome to the show. Octavius. Welcome to the show. We're so glad to see you. Be sure to subscribe and like. And I just missed somebody. Let me go back up. Who was that? Lee and Shantara. Hi, Tara. How you doing? Glad to see you. Daniel. Daniel's our political advocate and our little brother. But anyway, he's our political advocate. Always glad to see you, Daniel. Hi, Deborah R. Glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. And I miss anybody? No, I guess not. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm ready for your questions. So let me scroll down and see what questions we got. Okay. First question up is Christy. Do you see interest rates higher or lower by year end? Oh, good question. Good question. That's about our money, okay? Do I see interest rates higher or lower? Okay, let me ask the angels, guys. They will be lower, Christy. They're going to get higher in the months of May and June. It'll get high, but by September, it will start to go down. Okay, so interest rates will start to go down. So in September, if there's something you want to buy or do or whatever, I would look at that month, to start doing paperwork on whatever. Okay, good question. Thank you. Daniel, what do you think about the CDC mask guidance? Do you still wear a mask? I sure do, Daniel. I sure do. I have my 3M on today. I got the black ones, but I also got the 3M one. So, yep, I have my 3M on today. Those, it goes all around. Yeah, but I mean, it definitely covers your face. Yeah. Now, what do I think about the CDC mask guidance? I think people still should wear masks, Daniel. I do, for the fact that we're not halfway through with this, okay? So I think people still should wear masks, because for me, I think it's airborne. So yeah. I think you still should wear a mask. Okay. Next question. Thinking a credit crisis would cause rates to fall. Question from Christy. Would a credit crisis would cause rates to fall? You know what, Christy? What I'm thinking about is the federal treasury. You know, the woman that was running for the what's his name? Biden pulled out because of Michigan. He didn't want her in there, but she was going for deputy director or something like that, or supervisor, something like that of the federal treasury, and that's gone. She was like a shoe in. They thought pretty much, but Biden pulled his support back, so they don't know now. But yeah, I would say not only rates, Christy, but I would say because of the gas as well. So we're looking at this. We're looking at gas. We're looking at political. We're looking at the over at Ukraine. So there you go. There you go. All that's possible. Okay, what are the benefits of sun gazing? Shavabodi asked. I don't know. I know we need the sun up here. You know, Washington State is one of the highest for breast cancer because we don't get enough sun. This is liquid sunshine, so we're vitamin D people back. I mean, vitamin D all over the place. So I don't know. What are the? I would think sun gazing would be good for your skin, for your health, for your breathing. I don't know. You tell me, Shavabodi, how do you feel? Well, that's what I would think would be very good for you. Okay, next question. Octavius. She has given me a mixed signal. Does she have a feeling for me or not? Okay. Octavius, could you give me the person's first name? Just give me their first name real quick. Just type it down below. Just give me your first name and I'll answer your question. Okay. Uh, Shavabodi, ask the angels, are the masks good? Okay. Yes, as long as you're able to breathe sufficiently within it. Yes. I know some masks are too tight, and some people they have a problem with the breathing, or you go to put your glasses on with the mask and they fog up. So they said yes, as long as you can breathe in it. Yep. I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm wearing my mask until they say no more. Okay. Um. Okay. Daniel, is there going to be another surge in the coming weeks? You know what, Daniel? That's a real good question because China right now is in a lockdown, where which it all began. But anyway, they're in another lockdown with another, so millions of them are in a lockdown. Do I see a surge? Daniel, let me ask the angels. I'm hearing another vaccine, Daniel, but they're saying a false flag to me. If there is a surge, they said the surge would come in September and it would be overseas. It wouldn't be here in the United States. So yes, there would be a surge, but it'll be in Europe. Not a bad one, nothing like it was in 2019 or 2020, but yeah, there will be a bit of a surge. Yes, sir. But it'll be overseas. Okay. Grateful Goddess, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us on the show. Be sure to subscribe and like. Okay, Sean Bullock asks, when will I gain financial wealth? Okay. Wow, they said when you apply yourself. Sean, they said when you apply yourself, you know, okay, you know better than I. Uh, but anyway, thank you for the question, Sean. But that's what they said when you apply yourself. Next question. Great health, great Eve site. But I wanted to know what the angels thought. Let me go back up, Shavabodi. Uh, they think it's good. They think it's good for you to have sun. Don't stay out there and burn yourself and become a crispy critter. But it's good. Take a walk in the sun and enjoy. Okay. Serge, I got that one. Okay, going down. Shiha, is the ozone layer shield hole continue to expand? Ooh, good question. Good question. Is the ozone layer expanding? Because there is a hole up there um, going to continue to expand. Okay, let me ask the angels. That's a good question. Angels and guides. Yes, they said because of pollution. Yes, because of pollution around the world, not just here, but around the world. Different companies, different chemicals is being used, technology that they need certain things. So, yes, will expand. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, Grateful Goddess. May I have a reading to see if Hal will come? I'm sorry. There's one before you. Daniel, there already is a surge in Europe. Cases in UK are up 48% since last week. Wow. I know China. I didn't know that England was up too. That's interesting. Thank you, Daniel, for sharing that information. Okay, Grateful Goddess. May I have a reading to see if Hal will come back to me? Okay. Angels. Not for a while, Grateful Goddess. He's walking away. I'm seeing him right now. He's walking away. At this present time, I don't see you getting back together. So I'm going to tell you no. The angels are saying he's walking away, so no. I don't see it anytime soon. Thank you for the question. Mm. Okay. Oh, thank you, Octavius. Here we go. She's giving me mixed signals. Does she have feeling for me or not? Her first name is Gabriella. Okay. Thank you, Octavius. That's a pretty name. Octavius. That's pretty. Okay, and Gabriel. Yes, she is interested, but she plays games. That's not cool. Okay, that's not cool. She plays games. So, Octavius, I would tell you my opinion, entertainment purposes only. For me, I'd let that go. Okay, just me, I would let that go. But yeah, she's playing games, and you don't deserve that. You're a queen. You don't deserve that. Okay, Miss Wilhelmina, I'm in with my group that I'm supposed to experience this lifetime with on Earth, and who are they? Okay, good question. Good question. Are you in your group? Well, yeah, yeah, because we incarnate when we come back. It's the same people, but they're in different aspects of our lives. Your husband could become your father, or he could be your brother in the next life. You know what I mean? So until we don't need, let me see, until we have closures with those individuals or the lessons what we were supposed to have learned, both of us on both sides, then they are no longer in our incarnation. But until that happens, then we see these people back and forth in different areas of our lives. Some people we only see one time. That's the only time that we were supposed to see him. So Miss Wilhelmina, is she with the right group in here? The angel said, "Oh yes, yes." They said the clouds of joy are hovering over you, Miss Wilhelmina. The clouds of joy are hovering over you. So, yep, you where you're supposed to be. Hey. Okay. Thank you for the question. Okay, Christy, is Brad lying or did Cheryl really tell him I'm responsible for her quitting? Ooh, okay. Is Brad lying or did Cheryl really tell him I'm responsible for her quitting? She's a little snarky. And yes, yes, she did. Yes, she did. You know, she's not your friend, okay? I'm just going to say that, Christy. I ain't going to go no further, but she's not your friend. Okay. Cecilia, listen, do you see me being able to help my maternal grandparents financially? Oh, okay. A little bit. You'd be able to help them a little bit, Cecilia. Not a whole lot, but what you do is enough. The angels are saying, but what you do is enough, Cecilia. It may not seem like it, but you're giving your very best, and that's enough. Okay. Thank you for the question. Okay. Uh, oh, yeah. I was just reading some of the conversation you guys are having in the chat room. Um, Only thing I'm going to say about the news media, it's about ratings and money. Okay. You find a news outlet that's not concerned about ratings or making money, then they're probably telling the truth. They're probably telling the truth. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm gonna tell y'all. Check out Epoch Times. EPOCH Times. Check them out. But yeah, but most of those that you see on the TV, it's about ratings. And why do they want money? From the advertisers to pay the people that are reporting the news to you and the studio and all that. Okay? So just remember that. Everybody lies. But there's some that do tell the truth. There are truthers out there. Okay. Sean, what are my chances of getting pregnant on my first try? And will it be a boy or a girl? Oh, Sean, that's so cute. Okay. Let me ask if you're going to first let's do the first question, see if you're going to get pregnant. Ooh, girl, yes. Your stomach is just so fertile. Your uterus is so fertile. Yes. And your first child is going to be a little girl. But you are fertile now. Sean, I don't know if you're married or not. If you are, I ain't going to worry about it. God bless you. You know, you got a daughter coming. But if you're not married, be careful and check out the person you with. You want to know about them spiritually. You want to know mentally if they got any problems, and physically, what is their health like? What is their health like in their family? That could be inherited. That could come through your child. Okay. All right. Thanks for the question. Cece, hi Cece, how you doing? Glad to see ya. Ask the angels if there will be 3 days of darkness and if it will happen before or after this Easter. Ooh, good question, Cece. Okay. You guys are great tonight. Wow, you're coming with some good questions. Okay. 3 days of darkness. There will not be 3 days of darkness before Easter, Cece, so that's a no. Um, will it happen after? The angel said the 3 days of darkness that they keep talking about is technology. Your internet may go down for 3 days. It's not the earth will be in darkness. Believe me, God loves us regardless. God and the goddess love us, and the angels too, um, and miracles. But anyway, they said it will be technology that will go down for 3 days. That's what the angels are saying. So, you know, like your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, um, what else is out there? Whatever, even YouTube, they'll go down for 3 days because it's darkness. Something technically is going to shut everything down for 3 days and then it'll come back up. So that's what it is. So it's not darkness on the earth. Okay, which I should say to everybody that does have a computer, save your stuff or print it up. Save it or print it up. Okay, thank you. Okay, oops. Good for you, Daniel. I just saw your last comment back to Shavabodi. Good for you. Okay, next question. Do you think that Bitcoins will be the new currency? Angels. No. There is a cryptocurrency coming out, but it's not Bitcoins. Yeah. Bitcoins is like a bounce check. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up. I told y'all that. That was even in the news. It was going up and down like a bounce check. Because they want to bring in cryptocurrency to be worldwide. You know, we'll have one thing. So, good question. Thank you very much, Shiha. Good question. Is a 3 day shutdown on purpose and will it be done by the United States but blamed on another country? Um, the 3 day shutdown will not only be the United States, there'll be other countries involved. It will not be worldwide, but I would say at least 2/3 of this planet will be shut down just for 3 days. Yeah, not 75%, but at least 2/3 of the planet. So yeah, it's not going to be just the United States. Okay, thank you for the question. Good question, Shavabodi. Okay. Oh wow, it's at the end already. Damn, I was really enjoying myself. I mean, I hope you guys were too, but I was really enjoying the questions were fantastic today. They were just great. I really enjoyed. Okay, y'all, it's at that time. So thank you so much, everybody that came in tonight on Tuesday show. As I said, don't forget, I've got two videos I'm going to drop after I get off the air. So you want to look for those tomorrow. You may not want to sit up tonight, but tomorrow I'll pull them up. Don't forget to pray for Shiha. Like I said, her nephew had passed in the family, and pray for Helen that her cousin just passed away over the weekend. And just general pray for the people in Ukraine as well. But pray for as changes come about. Like I said, March is one hell of a month. We ain't even done with March yet. There's still more stuff that's going to come out. I mean, I like that I got validation about the status of the people dying from this. That was validation. So that was a good thing. I was glad about that. And the airlines, we knew they were going up. That's validation. We knew that from the gas. So I was glad about that. Okay. So anyway, and be sure and subscribe and like. And if you want a reading, please do. When you go in, it's I'm sorry, I didn't put it up in the chat room. It is on the description underneath this show. So you'll see it because it's paypal.me/Gail Bocelli. And so please do come in and get a reading. I'm telling you, you'll enjoy my readings. I'm one of the good ones. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. If no one has told you that they love you today, I do. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Shava Bodie, my moderators. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 5 o'clock with bells on. All right. Love you and thank you, everybody.